Hi, I'm Gary Ruggles, Product Marketing Manager at Synopsys. I'm here at Arm TechCon 2019 at the C6 booth, and I'd like to show you a demo of the latest C6 1.1 specification with Synopsys hardware operating at the 32 gigatransfers per second data rate. Let me show you. Here we have a complete hardware system. We have a root complex and an endpoint. On the RC side, using our HAPS 80 prototyping system, we've got our C6 controller in there, and it's connected through these cables over to this daughter card. On here, we have our 32 gigatransfers per second PHY test chip. So the test chip then sends the serial data out and connects to this other PHY daughter card where we have another 32 gig PHY test chip. It's connected with the same kind of cables over to another HAPS 80 system. And here we have our 32 gig C6 endpoint controller IP. So we're able to transmit or receive data back and forth from RC to endpoint. In this case, I am writing data, which means I'm sending data from the endpoint over to the root complex and at 32 gigatransfers per second. If you look at the display here, you can see we're linked up at 32 gig in by one configuration, and this is giving a readout of the effective data throughput, and it's 3,594 megabytes per second. If you think about the theoretical maximum, it's 4,000 megabytes per second. Then you take 128, 130 encoding, decoding, the header, another overhead, and this is pretty close to the theoretical maximum you could get with this kind of a link. So let me show you a little bit of a dynamic demonstration. We'll go ahead and change this speed to one of the older speeds supported by the standard. So originally when C6 came out, it was targeted around PCIe Gen 4, which is 16 gig, and two extended speed modes of 20 and 25 gig. So now I've changed to 16 gig by one again, and you can see that my throughput has dropped to half, 1797. So that's a nice demonstration that this is active hardware, and now I'll go ahead and change it back. Okay, so now I've just changed it back to the 32 gigatransfers per second data rate, and you can see my data is now maxed out again, and my reading is 3594, back to the maximum C6 1.1 data rate. All right, that's the demonstration. Thanks for watching.